Hi all, in this video let's learn about JavaScript interview question. So this video is for the beginners. So how to flatten an array. So that's the question. So let's see what is this. So usually we'll be having some arrays like this. Okay, we can use the flat method, the built-in array method to do the output, to get the output, something like this. But in case if the interviewer asks you not to use the inbuilt flat method, and how you can make, if you are given this array and how you can make that array like this. Okay, that is meant by flattening an array. Okay, let's write the code for this. Okay, let me take one function. I'm taking the function and the function name is flatten, and I will be taking an arrow function here. So this function will receive an input as an array. So this is what you are sending. Okay, this function, okay, this value, this array you are sending here. Okay, now let's take. So I need to return back the array like this, right? So this should be my output. So that's the reason I'm taking one result as my output, empty array. And now array dot for each. So let me use for each. Okay, can use for each or any of the other things here, but let me use the for each here. So I'm using for each in the place of element. Yeah, you can use any of the element. And now you have opened this for each. For each, what this method does, so it will iterate through each and every element in this array. Each and every element in this array. While iterating, let's check whether the element is array or not. So if the element is a normal element, normal digit or normal item, so push that into this array. If that is an array again, then again iterate through this array. So that is a logic here. So let's identify whether that is an array or not. With the help of array dot is array, and let's find the element, whatever you are passing, that element is array or not. So now we'll find whether the element is array or not. If that is not an array, so then what we are going to do, let's just will push that item into this element, into this results array. If that is an array, then what we are going to do, then we need to iterate it once again. It means we need to call this function once again. So that will be like an recursion. So result, so dot push, I'm again pushing the result, but this time what I'm doing, I'm sending this function. I'm calling this function of element. This is what I'm doing. Okay. So now what we are doing in an array, we are iterating through each and every element, and we are checking whether the item, so one is not an array. So that's the reason it will go to the else part and it will be added to this empty array. And 2, 3 also not an array. So it will go to the else part and it will be pushed. So now in case if you get the 4 till this point, so this is again an array. So what it happens? So at this point, it becomes true. So that's the reason it go inside this. And now it will call this function once again. So it is like a recurring call. So that's the reason. So while it is recurring, if you just send the recurring function like this function, it will not move. So that's the reason what you are going to do is you'll be doing 3 dots. So it means you are spreading the values. So what you're doing, you are spreading the values, because now if you spread these values, each and every value you'll be iterating. So now entire this array, you will be spreaded, and this array would be gone here. Now again it would be looped, and now in this element you'll be having 4, 5, and 4, 5 also, those are normal elements, so they will be pushed into the array. And later on 4, 6 and 7 are again array. So now what you're going to do, you're making those array as spread operator. So it means what you're doing, that it is like 6 and 7, you're just passing them as a 6 and 7. You're calling this function, okay, and you're passing those elements as 6 and 7. For example, why we are spreading here, 2 topics we need to discuss. Why I'm calling this function again, so this is a recurrence function. To do the same logic, I'm calling this function once again. But why I'm spreading this array, so when you have something like this 6, 7, you got an array. Okay, you know that this is an array. So with the help of the spread, what you're making is 6, 7. You're making this array like this. Okay, that is what we are doing with the help of the spread. So that is what it is helping us to modify this array into a list of items. That is what the spread here is doing. This is also very much important point. Fine. And this is a simple logic. Instead of using the built-in function flat method, we are doing that with our own logic. Usually in the interviews for the beginners, they will be asking us to do this sort of logics. Hope you understand the video. So let's see the output here. So now let me see whether the output is not an iterable, cannot read the property undefined. So let's solve this. The fifth point, it is saying it is an undefined. So why it would be undefined? Yes, I'm pushing this, I'm passing this element. Yes, it should not become undefined. One second. Oh, sorry, we are not returning anything here. So that's a mistake. We need to return back the result here. Fine. So once everything was addressed, so we need to return back the result because we are pushing everything. We have forgot to return back the result. So this is what we need to do. Once everything was iterated and pushed into this result, we need to return back that array. So now you can see we got this array like this. It means we have flattened the array. Hope you understand the video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more videos.